So, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How was your day?
Mine was good. It was really, really good. How was yours?
It was good.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
What did you do today?
I went to a kids comedy show with my
Wow.
kids. I took them to a show. They really liked it. It was really cute. I thought it was gonna be corny, but I was laughing. Like they had sarcasm that adults would get.
Yeah.
It was real cute.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope. I never even knew they had something like that. Like kids comedy. Wow. That's cute. That's dope.
What did you do?
So I went to Walmart. I grocery shopped. What else did I do? Did I go to Publix today? I went to Publix too. Went to Starbucks.
Okay.
Went home. Wasted time. Wasted time. I tried to do some homework. I didn't work. That didn't work. Then I cooked. Then I got ready. And I'm here. So it was good. It was a good day. It was like
a regular day.
Yeah, real regular. Real. I don't gotta work ish. Real regular.
Yeah.
That's so it was cool. Now I'm here. We're drinking wine. We're having some girl talk.
Yes, I need to pour some wine.
We finna get into the good stuff.
Y'all, this one is all gone.
Well, we got another one. So.
All right. So, hey everybody. Hey stranger. Welcome to the Hey Stranger podcast, where we talk about networking, making friends as an adult, and dating. I'm Alexa Monet.
I'm Kaylani Jackson. Welcome back. So let's get down to the good stuff. Girl, did you hear about the Summer Walker and Jada thing?
No.
Okay. Well, apparently, who was it? Summer Walker, she posted a story and she said, just a little sidebar, her and Meech, Little Meech, that's his name? Yeah.
Little Meech.
Meech, yeah. Her and Little Meech, they broke up or whatever. So, females. Summer Walker said, try my best to be Jada Waiter, but I couldn't. It was cute though. I wish him the best. And then she said, can't do that cheating stuff in another post. But what you think about that before I say what I think?
Did Jada and Lil Meech date?
No, they did not.
Why? What do Jada have to do with what Lil Meech did? What did Jada do? What is she talking about?
So I guess she mean I really don't know. See, this is the thing. So Summer Walker never made it clear what she meant by the Jada Waiter thing or whatever case may be, because it can be two stories, two sides, right? Either she's trying to call Jada dumb, or she is basically saying I tried to be in a relationship, because everybody know Jada really for being in a relationship with Lil Baby, even though she was popping way before Lil Baby, but everybody kind of just say, oh, that's Baby BM. But I don't know what Summer Walker really meant, but what the whole internet is an uproar about, why you had to mention her? Are you really trying to call her dumb? Because everybody really do try to say that about Jada.
They do?
Yeah, they do. They try to call her, because Baby, he's been caught cheating multiple times on several different occasions. So it's why are you still?
But they're not together no more.
I mean, I don't know.
They are?
I really don't know.
Oh.
Maybe they are, maybe they not. You just never know, Maybe seen out with each other. You just never know.
Oh, they do? I didn't know that, because I thought they weren't together no more.
That was the last thing that I heard. They wasn't together anymore. But I mean, who knows?
But Summer Walker probably knows.
Summer Walker, maybe she do.
Summer Walker knows. I mean, she in the industry. She probably know. Oh, that's crazy. Know. That's even crazier then. If she did say that, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's very rude. Why would you bring her into it?
Yeah.
And I think about that, as a celebrity, every night before bed, do you have to worry, what am I going to wake up to?
Probably.
What is going to happen tomorrow? How does she get bought into something that has a relationship that has nothing to do with her?
Yeah.
And I feel like Summer Walker should know, she's in the public eye too. Why would you bring this random woman into something? Now she has to deal with people commenting on her life because of what you got going on in your life.
Exactly.
That's very rude.
That is. She really could have got her point across without even mentioning Jada. And I think, I just want to see what Des Dior. So Des Dior, she is Jada's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So she commented and she said she could have got the same point across without mentioning Jada. We've all had our run with the N word, including you. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as a friend, that was what she was supposed to do. She was supposed to stand up for her friend because clearly she, Summer Walker really could have gotten her point across without mentioning anybody.
Exactly.
She didn't even have to, reference cheating.
Yeah.
She could have just said whatever she had to say, or she couldn't have just said anything at all.
Exactly.
So yeah, big ups to Des Dior because
Yeah.
she did that as a friend.
For
she
real.
definitely did that.
Especially because like she could definitely get backlash for putting herself in it now, but like I know Jada probably was like going through it. Like, why am I being brought into this? That is so
like I'm already
weird.
being bullied by these people on the internet now is with somebody else. And with someone who could understand because Jada's a celebrity as well. So it's like, Summer Walker's a celebrity as well. So it's like,
you think it's one of those things where it's like she's going through so much, misery loves company. Like she want to bring somebody into she going through so much, so she want to put somebody else through something.
No, I don't think I think she thought she ate.
By bringing a random person, it's so weird.
I think she thought she ate with that.
That is so rude to me. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
For real. It was looking like real mean girlish. Yeah. Like, why did you have to even? Why you trying to why you trying to clown me about what I went through? That was my truth. Like, don't ever try to clown me about my truth.
Exactly.
And that was that. She had an opportunity to clown her, and she took that.
Mm-hmm.
So that really just shows how she really feels about Jada. Yeah. And about probably other women who go through what Jada went through. Mm. And she
not to
mention
her own.
Yeah, so it's like the pot calling the kettle black at this point.
Yeah, she went through a lot.
That's all it goes.
Pot calling the kettle black.
Okay, I said it right. Sometimes I be like the kettle calling the pot black or something. That ain't how it go. Okay, I just want to make sure I said that right though. But yeah, so Summer Walker, she been through her own stuff, and it's just like, nah, that wasn't right. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah. Nah.
Or maybe she just needed some publicity. She just wanted to be in the blogs right now.
But I mean, even she would have got publicity off of the simple fact her and Lil Meech not together.
Okay.
So that was their breakup post. You get what I'm saying? Like that was the
right. She could have said anything.
She could have said anything.
You're right. Yeah. No. She took that. There's no excuse.
Now she got to stand.
It was totally unacceptable. Yeah. Okay.
So,
the Hey Stranger Network podcast is brought to you by Tribe Vibes ATL. Tribe Vibes ATL recommends family-friendly restaurants and events and travel. Are you looking for family-friendly things to do? You can follow Tribe Vibes ATL on all platforms at Tribe Vibes ATL. You can also find them on www.tribevibesworld.com.
Today, you strangers, we'll be talking about dating exclusively. So this topic is really, really interesting, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited for it. Kind of nervous too. But excited. How you feel about it?
I feel like it's going to be an interesting topic. Because I always felt like dating was an exclusive until we had a conversation.
Yeah.
And not everybody feels like that.
No, because it's different levels to dating.
Okay.
It's levels to the shit, for real. But it is different levels in dating. So yeah.
So when you say dating, when you say dating exclusively, what does that mean?
Like dating exclusively, that means like it's just me and a guy we're dating, and we're dating exclusively. So that means it's just only us. It is not Tom, Dick, Harry, Selena, Tina, and Taina. It's literally just us. Like me and him. That's dating exclusively. Everything else is closed. We're not dibbling dabbling elsewhere. We're literally dating each other exclusively.
Now see, when you say that, in my head, that sounds like a relationship. It sounds like a relationship.
Basically, it's on our way to. That's what a relationship is.
Is a relationship dating?
Yeah.
Okay, so dating exclusively is boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't consider it dating. I wouldn't be like, I'm dating that person if we were exclusive. I would say, that's not me.
I mean, if I'm dating you in exclusively, you my man. Especially if we have a conversation like
you're
we're not.
probably my man before we dating and exclusive.
Period. Like
Before
you
we
probably my
exclusive
man for real. Like
You've already been my man.
okay, you probably my man 10 minutes. Within those 10 minutes, yeah, that's my man right there. Like so, yeah, but yeah, basically, I feel okay. So dating exclusively is really like the step before the relationship. So I guess we don't really gotta call it a relationship. Dating exclusively a relationship, but it's more so
That's
like,
when y'all first say, "All right, I'm not talking to nobody else."
right. But I feel like it's a step before that. So like when you're dating, like I feel like when you're dating, you're dating. You're
That's when
doing
you're
you.
in exclusive dating.
Yeah, and exclusive
Okay.
dating. Yeah. So you doing you. You going out 6 o'clock. You going out with him. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock. You going out with him. You know. Like yeah. So that's dating to me.
Okay.
Now then it's like okay, we gotta put some. We basically gotta set some rules, set some stipulations around what's really going on here.
So what are there expectations or boundaries for exclusive dating?
Oh yeah, don't talk to nobody else.
Wait, what?
I'm serious, but I'm playing. Okay, you can talk to whoever you want to talk. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see that you talking to somebody else. Like I feel like that's just no. You can do what you do, but absolutely no. I don't want to hear you talking to nobody. I don't want to see you talking to nobody else. I don't know. Keep that away from me. Let me let that innocent part live in my head. Because once I feel like you talking to somebody else, I think it's just over.
So it's like you know what you don't want to know.
Yeah. I don't need to have that thought in my head because if I had that thought in my head, I'm probably gonna create 10 other scenarios, and then it's just like, nah, I'm good. I'm just no, just yeah, you dating and that's cool, but don't for a second let me even feel that you out here dating for real. Yeah, no, make me feel like I'm the only one. Period.
I feel like I could see that. Like at least make me feel that way. Yeah. I don't need to know like what else going on.
Treat me like a priority. I need to be a priority. I don't care if you got 10 of us. Yeah. I better be a priority. Whenever I call, answer. Whenever I text, answer back.
See, I don't think that in a dating inexclusively situation you can expect that though.
I know maybe my expectations are too high, but
I feel like if you know, like y'all just talking. See, that's what I call it. We just talking. I feel like that's the talking stage. And at the talking stage, I can't really request. I can't expect that much attention. That's how I feel.
Maybe I gotta grow up.
I don't know if that's your standard. If that's your standard, but I feel like at the talking stage, it's like we just talking, we just vibing. Like
I feel like how long do you feel like talking lasts?
I feel like talking can last any amount of time. It really could. It just really depends on. It really just depends on how often y'all talk and how often y'all see each other. Because if we in the talking stage and we talk every day, no, we like all right. At some point, we gotta make this more official. Because it's like if we talking every day, now I like you. Because I'm only gonna talk to you every day if I like you.
Exactly.
Because really, if I don't like you, I won't be answering when you call. But if I answer when you call me, and we talking every day, like all right. Now we need to be moving into dating. So it depends on the vibes with that person.
Yeah, I feel like you got a good 2 weeks out of me for talking.
Before we gotta move it up.
Yeah, what are we doing here? And I say that because like people be wasting some time, be like, oh, we just talking or we just seeing where it goes. Nah, no, I need to know exactly where it's going and I need to know the intention behind it. You really got 2 weeks for me for talking. And then we move into and that's what little baby said. He said, go hard. It's a tryout. Yeah, you got a trial, 2-week trial for talking until we decide like whether this is really for it. Because when you talk to somebody, you really get to know them.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. Whether this is really for us, should we pursue, the next step, or what is we really doing? Because other than that, it's like okay, we got a month. Now I just wasted a month with you talking to you, getting to know you, and it's just no, I don't even like you no more. So now I just wasted a month of my time, my energy. Mm-hmm. No, and you're really a horrible person.
And if we're being literal about dating versus talking, a date should definitely happen within 2 weeks. We should be going out. You should be taking me out somewhere.
Yes. Yes.
Like, oh, you know what? It's on topic. Mm-hmm. I can't stand somebody that just texts.
Oh yeah.
If you just text me, that's like I'm not going. Eventually, I'm not going to text back. That's weird to me.
Really?
Why are you only texting?
I only text.
Call me to a guy you like. Don't do that.
I'm not. I'm not a person. I'm not a call. I'm not gonna call you on the phone. Like I'm just not. It's not my. That's not my go-to. That's my first thing. But I explain when like if I'm dating somebody, I explain them that. I explain that to them, and I'm like, if you want me to call you, just it's okay to like voice that. Like I'd rather you call me than text me because some people really do have preferences. But me, I'm gonna text you. I'll text you all day, but I won't call you. Even like FaceTime, I won't FaceTime you unless I really really like you. Um, no,
But I think it's more okay for women.
really.
Yeah. Because I feel like I really, when I say that, he should be calling me. Like he should
Right.
want to talk to me
Yeah.
when he get home. You know, when he get off his computer, because everybody work from home now.
Mm.
When he done with his day, he should be calling me.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Because like I never really initiate like the phone call part, but it's like I feel like you should be calling me. I don't know. I don't know if men even care about like text versus call. I think they just want attention from a
They
woman.
do.
They do.
I've had men who they had a preference like why you don't call me like you never call me like that was like an issue for them. I'd be like I don't that's just I don't call like but then I eventually started calling but I think it's probably a trauma thing too like because if I don't like the fact that if I call you and you don't answer because what are you doing when I'm calling?
It's rejection. You don't want to feel rejected.
Yeah, no, like you supposed to make me a priority. Like I'm really like busy. That, and I really, I really got to get that through my head. I was watching something the other day and it was saying like, you think it was Sarah J. I think she was saying something like, you think basically somebody is ignoring you, but they have a life. They're doing something.
Oh my!
And I needed to hear that because I'm like, so you're not answering my phone call. You ain't texting me back. What's going on? Like I'm calling. I'm really learning to grow out of that.
Yeah.
Because that's toxic. Because then that's gonna have me reacting off emotion. Like, oh no, you don't want me. No, like, like no, but really like no, like who he with for real? You know, something like that.
So do you assume that? Do you assume
not that they with somebody?
That they with somebody?
Mm-mm.
I feel like I do.
You assume they with somebody?
Well, like back in the day.
Back in the day.
Not anymore. But yeah. I feel like I really don't. I don't trust people. So it's like I don't put nothing past you.
Yeah.
So it's like it would be like that. It'd be like, he probably like
right.
Know,
he probably
yeah, but not necessarily like to the point where I'd be like, who would you like?
Right. Yeah.
It's just like in my mind, like you probably
yeah. I don't know if you, but you know what I learned? Guys do go to sleep. They take naps.
They do. Have you ever seen? It was like a trend on TikTok, and it was like, "You think I'm cheating? Meanwhile, this is what I'm doing." And this dude just doing dumb stuff, like just doing the most dumb stuff.
And that's what they be doing.
They really do.
Yeah, they don't really be doing nothing for real though. Sometimes. Now, sometimes
they do.
Sometimes they be up to no good.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I gotta learn to people could be busy. World don't revolve around me. It's okay.
Yeah.
I gotta allow them space. Even if they don't want to talk to me, that's okay too. I wasn't okay with that for a long time. Like, no, you're supposed to want to talk to me.
If they don't want to talk to me?
Yeah. Because people need space. Why? We're human.
Space for what?
Just people need space in general. Like somebody could be having a horrible day and they don't have the capacity to talk.
I should be a safe place.
You said you should.
I should be a safe place. You should want to talk to me. If you had a horrible day, I feel like I'm the one you should want to talk to. Like, I had a real bad day. Like, you should want to call me and be like, I had a real bad day.
But I don't want to talk about it. Is that okay? If they call you say I had a real bad day and I just don't want to talk, but I just had a bad day. You would accept that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying but I don't want to talk about that.
Right.
Yeah, about that. But if they call me, I don't want to talk to you. Actually, I had somebody I would talk to once who was kind of like, they would do stuff like that. And that I just stopped talking to them because I didn't like that. Like, they wouldn't respond, whatever. And then they'd be like, I was just going through something.
Oh, no, I don't like that. I think that's a red flag. But I mean, I feel like it's okay to allow guys, basically not every day I don't want to talk. Even if I'm...
But I feel like that's the kind of connection I want.
But that every day you want to talk?
Yeah. Me and my husband, we talk every day. We saw each other every day. We either talked or saw each other every single day. But that's what I like. Like, I
Yeah.
want you to want to see me. I want you to want to talk to me. I want to do that with you.
But even if they don't, that don't mean they don't want to. Sometimes people just don't have the mental space to do it. Especially if it's a situation that weighs heavy on them.
With me?
No, I'm just like
Me? You don't want to talk to me?
Well, it's not. See, it's like you can't take it personal. You gotta be outside of the situation and look like, hey, you know, he probably really is having a rough day. Let me just give him the space. That's like if someone, I feel like, right, if you're in a relationship and your partner they having a horrible day, you see that they having a horrible day, and you like, all right, I just know he needs some time to himself. Let me just, you know, I don't know, run his bath order. Let me just get him some clothes out because I already know da 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 this that and the third. You know, you allowing them that personal space to recollect, to like really, you know, to come around. So when they do come around you, it's full of love. It's not, you're not getting those emotions from whatever that situation was.
Damn, maybe I'm selfish. Because I would really be mad if somebody said, I don't want to talk because I had a bad day. I'd be like, well, what, you think I'll make your day worse? I'm part of your bad day. That's literally how I would feel.
Oh my God, no, you can't feel like that. I mean, you can, but I mean, we
that's
human
really
though.
How I be. That's
human.
Crazy. I shouldn't be like that. Well, I don't got to worry about it now.
Yeah, right. I mean, you just really can't take what I've learned too. Like, you just can't take stuff personal all the time. It's so hard not taking stuff personal. I take everything personal. Everything. I don't care what it is. I'm taking it personal because it's really that serious for me.
Yeah.
And I had to learn, like, you know, maybe it ain't got nothing to do with me because a lot of times it don't have anything to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then I'm sorry. But then it's like, well then, so what is he doing?
He recollected himself. He's being at a space where he can love you whole, where he can talk to you whole, where he can be himself. Like,
oh. Okay.
Seriously, because it's like, have you ever responded in a way you wouldn't normally respond because you are tipped off about something else?
Yeah.
All right. So they're human. Guys are human. Those feelings carry. Just how they carry for females, they carry.
Guys are human.
They are.
I guess we need those reminders.
Y'all human. Like, I get it. I understand.
But I think it's because I wouldn't do that. I think. I don't know. I guess it's because I wouldn't do that. That's why in my mind I feel like, dang, like you had a bad day, so you don't want to talk to me. Like that's why I would take personal. Because I feel like if I had a bad day, that's probably who I want to go to. That's what I want. Like I want that person to be my person. Like I had a bad day, I want to go to this person. You know,
it's like that. I just think guys is different. Like guys don't think about my person. Like, oh, are you my person? Like we think about that.
You don't think so?
No. I think without saying so, like
without saying
they'll come to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think when they need time, they just need time.
Yeah.
Like but I feel like I don't even want to say guys. Like it's human. If I need time from everything just to I need time away from everything just to clear my mind.
Yeah. I get those moments where I need time to clear my mind, but
of course
I don't think I would turn down the person. But it's okay. I guess it's okay for people to do that sometimes.
I mean, we all need our space. We all have those times, but I get what you mean because that's how I am. When I'm having a bad day, I need a hug. Like, remember I was telling you, I'm like, I just need a hug. Like, I need a hug. Like, that's how I deal with my bad days. Like, that's how I feel like I get through my bad days. So if I ever call somebody I'm talking to, like, I need a hug, you gotta come up, you gotta pull up, give me a hug because I really need a hug. Like, I need you to comfort me. Like, and that's my way of saying comfort me. I need a hug.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
So when you're dating inexclusively, what are the things that stop you from going to the next level? Like, what are your deal breakers?
Intention. Intention is my deal breaker. If your intentions is off, if it don't flow, if I feel like you're moving too fast, then I got a lot of deal breakers just saying that. If it don't flow, if I notice that you are inconsiderate or you're like really, really selfish, if you're cheap, I don't like that. And even if you mention something about social media, I don't like that. What have I heard a lot of times? Like, just something in reference to like how many likes I get. I feel like it's a turn off. I don't like that.
Like they don't like it. Like they don't like the attention you get.
No, they'll just make a funny remark. That, or I had one guy cursed me out and said I was letting the number of likes get to my, I'm not the number of likes, but the number of followers get to my head. So like stuff like that, when I don't act like that. So it's like, how could you even pin that on me and I really don't act like that? So stuff like that, that's definitely a deal breaker. People, okay, so say for an example, if you say you want to date me, you want to take me out, and within 3 days, or even I'll say 5, just to be lenient, 5 days, you don't take me on a date, that's a deal breaker. I'm not even talking to you after that, because it's like, I feel like if you say you want to date me, you should already know the place, you should know the time, you get what I'm saying? Like you should do that research. Yeah. Come to me with those, and then it's like, okay, I take you serious. I get exactly what you want to date me for real. But if you don't do that, and it's like you really just want to waste my time. You really just want to talk to me. Just say you want to have a conversation with me. That's it. Like, so yeah, those are like the deal breakers for me if I'm dating exclusively. Okay, but I don't know, because maybe that's the talking. That's
you won't go. Yeah, next you won't even go to that. All right, so then what are the deal breakers for after you start the dating? Like the date, like what can a guy do on a date that'll have you be like, okay, like in person,
complain about money,
like that. Oh,
complain about money. Yeah. Complain in general. I feel like, not that there's no reason to complain, because there's really a million reasons to complain, but it's like them not knowing how to embrace whatever situation they're in. You get what I'm saying? That just complain about money, not being a gentleman, not being a gentleman, not being considerate, that when you are dating someone, you have to make time for them. Not buying flowers. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing, but maybe I'm not playing with that one. I don't even want to say not buying flowers, but if you don't usually buy flowers, and you know I like flowers, don't not buy me flowers. Yeah. You don't usually buy flowers. Right. Like, no, you need to buy me some flowers, because I said that's my love language. I like. Thank you. That's I would definitely stop talking to somebody because of that. Okay. Yeah. People that's too hard. I don't like nothing that's too hard. Like, you need to like be soft with me. You could be hard with the world, but be soft with me. Like, have a soft spot for me. Yeah, so people who don't really have soft spots for me, they just be wanting to be mean. I don't like it. Don't be mean to me. Don't be mean to me.
I get it. Yeah. I would say, oh, you done?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Because you said you had a lot.
I know I did have a lot. That was a lot.
That was a lot, actually.
Yeah, you're right. I don't probably spent like 10 minutes.
You do have a lot. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to say that question for later. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, like, my deal breakers when I was dating. But my deal breakers were just like as far as actual dating, like in person and stuff. If you aren't chivalrous, like, I really believe in chivalry. Like, open my door. Like, make sure I'm on the right side of the street. If it's a puddle, put your jacket down.
You dead serious?
Pull back my chair. If I get cold, give me a jacket. Like,
gentleman.
Yeah, be a gentleman. Exactly. That, be nice to people, like the servers, anything like that. If you give people a hard time, yuck. Like, I actually think I'm pretty easy. Like, pay for everything, especially the first date. Pay for everything. Like, don't expect like me to pay half. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, if I'm on a date with you and you expect me to pay half, I'll pay half, but you will never talk to me again. Like, we're never talking again. And then if we go somewhere like after,
I think that's insane.
What, you would pay half?
I probably wouldn't pay. I probably wouldn't go. What you
want? No, I'm saying like you probably won't find out till the day is over.
Oh, okay.
Those be like trying to test women, like, by doing that kind of stuff. Well, you failed. Not me, you failed. But yeah, but like afterwards, don't expect like, oh, if we go dessert, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, since you got dinner, I'm gonna get, no. You pay for everything. Like, eventually, I'll probably, but if I gotta touch my wallet and I want to date with you, that's a problem.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be a gentleman. You don't want to take me on a date.
Right.
If I pursued you and I say, yeah,
right,
you fire, I'm gonna take you on a date. Then,
which I would never do. I would never ever do that. But if I did do that, then then I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna expect to pay. But I would never do that.
yeah, nah. Like that's the whole thing. Like that's why I said you gotta know the place, the date, the time. Mm-hmm. All I need to know is what color you want. Not even what color, but what you like to see me in and what time to be ready. Period. Because other than that, like I just feel like no, I'm not. You want to take me on a date? It's the difference between somebody. If I wanted to pursue the date, I'm gonna have all that together. Yeah, and I'm gonna pay. But if you want to take me on a date, yes, you need to be paying and you need to have all of that done. I don't want to have to do nothing because you want to take me. Right. You initiated that you want to take me. That's one thing I never got about men who said they wanted to take people on a date or me on a date, like, but they didn't have these things in place. Like, no, you need to picture where you could see me and you on a date at. Yeah. That's how I know you for it. Exactly. Like, man, we look fire here. Let's go feet by the water. Like, yeah, nah.
You want to know something? What? My husband almost lost me on our first date because when we were eating after we finished our food or whatever, he was like, I can't find my wallet.
He did it on purpose?
No, he didn't. Oh. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, we're net. It's going to be it. Yeah. This is going to be it.
That was what I did.
Like, I had to pay because he was like, I can't find my wallet, whatever. But we got to his car and his wallet was in between the like it literally fell out his pocket and he gave me the money. So it was like, oh, okay. Good thing I didn't drive because like I didn't have my own car. Yeah. So good thing I didn't drive because if I had to get my own car and I had paid for that dinner, it was gonna be a done deal.
That would have been something.
I know, right? That would have been so crazy.
That would have been insane. You would have missed out on your husband.
I know, that's crazy.
Because of that deal breaker. Because of that. Dang.
Right? So sometimes maybe you could give somebody grace. Yeah. Maybe.
It depends. It depends on the intent. I mean, the intention. Like, it just depends. Like, sometimes people do deserve grace, but sometimes, no, these people be full of bullshit. You need to.
Because it's like, what if he was lying? What if he was like, oh, I can't put my wallet just because he didn't have the money? Right. You never know.
I would have hated for him to do that, for real.
I know.
Like,
but you never know. Right. I mean, maybe I would have gave it a few days. Like, is he going to give me the money back?
Nah, like, see, that's too much. If I got to worry about you giving me the money back, I don't even want to know. You know what? This one on me, and I'll never see you again. I basically just paid for you to never see me again. Yeah. Like, that's just really what it was. Yeah. Yeah, damn. Hey Stranger Network is sponsored by Unofficial K, a beauty and fashion brand that caters to plus-size women looking to gain a higher level of confidence through the clothing that they wear. They have styles specifically for your birthday, vacation trips, club nights, date nights, and all special occasions that you'd want to look good for. Be sure to check them out at www.realunofficialk.com. You can also follow them on all social media platforms at realunofficialk. So, let me see. I got a question to ask you. Far as pace, how do you feel about, like, do you feel like it's a certain pace that you have to date or that you expect for a guy to date, or is there a certain pace that scare you away? Like, how does that work with you?
I think it's connection. Like, I think it's just connection because there's some people it's just like y'all just vibe, like y'all just connect, you just click. And it's like y'all see each other. I think it's how often you see each other too. If you see each other so much and so often, you might feel like you've been dating 3 months and you've only been dating 2 weeks because you saw each other so much and you had so many conversations, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's been a few people that I dated that I just really had strong chemistry with, and like, damn, like, it was instant. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just give off that. Like, I just create that. Yeah. Because, like, literally, like, the chemistry be there. And then it's not 1 or 2 people. It's a few.
Do you try to slow it down? Like, do you ever feel like they trying to move too fast and you try to slow it down? Or do you really go with it?
I don't really want to say I try to slow it down. Sometimes I do feel like certain people go too fast. If I feel like you're going way too fast, then yeah, I probably step back or just really see what's going on here, like what we really doing here, because I don't want to be too feeling it or too in the moment of the motions and just be like doing something that I shouldn't do until you know
Yeah.
years from now. You get what I'm saying? Because you get really get caught up in the moment or get caught up in the chemistry that y'all have, and then just by default you just end up doing some shit that you would have did a year from now, or you would have did 2 months from now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just moving too fast, but stopping it sometimes, not stopping it, but just like kind of I'll back away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want nobody to go too fast either.
But that can really ruin a good connection, though. I can see
Because
definitely stopping things you don't want to happen too soon, but like backing away and like you can really damage a connection that way.
you're right. But I don't really want to get hurt.
Yeah, that's
Because when I like
that's
you, I
real.
like you.
That's real.
It's hard
You gotta
not to like
protect
you.
your heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Wow.
only people would act right.
Right. If only. Wishful thinking.
All right, y'all. So y'all know we like to play our games.
It's game time.
So we have a game. Today's game is going to be ask your friend a question. So Kaylani's single and I'm married. So it's going to be ask a single friend first. So I'm going to ask some questions. So my first question is.
Oh God, should I be scared?
No.
Don't do me in for real.
No, you shouldn't be scared.
All right.
I just want your honesty.
Okay.
But don't be scared.
Okay.
Maybe a little. Okay. No, this first question is like a good one. What are the positive sides to being single?
The positive sides. Alone time. Alone time. You really learn yourself. You really learn yourself. You do the things that you should be doing without any distractions. It's your time to be selfish. You can have fun, no limits, no boundaries except for like the self-driven boundaries. You could date. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's a few. Them probably the main ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, next question. What are the worst parts about dating in Atlanta?
I don't really date here. I don't even went truly on one date here. I find it difficult to date here because for one, everybody's so mixy. They're rude. I got cursed out a lot of times by men.
That's crazy.
It's very crazy.
Like, why do you even feel comfortable cursing at me?
Like, I don't really get it with them.
Who raised you?
Like, I really don't get it with them. But yeah, they're not New York. It's not New York.
Oh,
I like New York guys. Like, I really, really do. Like, I don't know. It's something about us.
Really?
New
So you don't
Yorkers.
think the people here are Southern gentlemen?
No.
Oh, damn.
No, I haven't met the ones that probably are. I haven't met them yet. Yeah.
But you don't think New York, they roughnecks?
I think it depends. Now, I done saw some real aggressive New Yorkers before.
Yeah.
But no,
For sure.
I feel like in New York, like, you just really
They got
understand
swag,
it.
though.
They do, and I think
They
that's
got
what I be.
Swag. It's a swag.
Because it's like,
It's a swag. Because they honestly, I don't know, it's just natural. It's a natural mix of aggression, but softness when it comes to a woman.
Right. And even if they're aggressive,
yeah.
you know that they mean well. Like, they'll say something and somebody else will take it a certain type of way, be like, nah, I get him. I know exactly what he mean. Like, nah, I mess with him. Like, like, I don't know, I just miss New Yorkers. Like, I can't, I don't know. Here is like, oh, it's scary here.
You gotta meet a New Yorker here.
I did.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
And there's that. What's the next question? Yeah.
Okay. My next question is, do you think your deal breakers are holding you back?
No, absolutely not. I don't think they are because I don't feel like my deal breakers is like OD extreme. I just is they too calm? Like is it
It
too
might be too
common?
many. Like it might just be
But
like.
I want to be understanding
But
too.
actually, I don't think they're so bad. I don't think they're so bad. Yeah, as
Yeah.
long as like certain situations you could be like maybe give a person grace. I'm not even saying you should. Like I'm not even saying you should. I'm just saying you do have a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot from each stage because I asked you like this deal breaker from this stage, the deal breaker from it's like it's hard for a person to get through all those obstacles to get to the next
You
level.
right, dang. So I really just gotta. I guess I gotta chill my little deal breakers out. But everybody. But I'm not okay. So you know what? Dang, you might be right though. But
It's just a
maybe I was
lot
talking
of
about
them.
like red flags. I think that's
Okay.
probably where I was coming from.
I mean, yeah, because a deal breaker is like when they do this one thing, that's it.
Oh
That's a
no,
deal
no.
breaker.
That's the red flag. I think I was talking about red flags.
Okay. So
But
like if they do that one thing, you might give them another chance. Okay.
might, but it don't. I see how many deal breakers
Yeah.
add up.
Yeah.
I mean, how many red flags add up
Yeah.
before it's an official just cut off deal break. Like no, but I mean, probably certain something I said was like. I feel like you have to be a gentleman. I want a gentleman, so that is a deal breaker to me.
Mhm.
Like if you're not a gentleman, you're too rough. I can't. I don't like nothing too rough, too aggressive.
Mhm.
In a way. Yeah, maybe you're right. Shit, probably.
I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
Now I gotta analyze.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying. I'm just
Yeah.
asking. All right. Those are my questions.
Okay. So it's my turn. So it's my turn to ask Alexa basically questions because she is married. She is married. So yeah, we just gonna ask her some questions. So my questions is interesting.
Don't get me in trouble.
I'm not. I'm gonna try not. I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna try to keep it cute, but of course I want your honesty as well.
Mhm.
And I can learn from you too. So that's one thing I really, really love. So how do you ignore temptation? If you ignore temptation.
If
I'm just kidding. I don't know. No, you still a stranger. No, I'm playing. How you ignore temptation though?
So it's like two sides to this. I actually don't feel like I get tempted much. I really don't. People don't really be coming up to me. Like, I mean, they have, but like, they're not. It don't happen often.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen often, and usually when it does happen, it's not somebody I would ever talk to.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
of course not.
But one of the things, like for sure, I don't put myself in situations like certain things I don't like. Like I don't like being in intimate settings that are not women only.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like being in intimate groups where it's like a bunch of single guys and then like a bunch of single girls and I'm there and it's like awkward because it's like I'm not,
Right. Yeah.
And sometimes those conversations can go certain places where it's like I'm not.
Yeah, that's not even. Yeah.
Yeah. So I try not to put myself in certain situations. I wouldn't even call that temptation. It's just like I just don't even want to go there. You know? Like certain things I won't do. Like I don't really accept drinks from guys when I'm out. Like if they try to buy me a drink, like I'm not gonna accept it because it's like now you gonna want to talk to me,
right? You're gonna expect a response,
right? And that's where temptation starts because then it's like if we have a conversation, I like you,
right?
I'm married.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like you. No, so I don't even like. I think it's just I don't go there.
Yeah,
I don't go there.
So really, you like master putting yourself in certain situations and like, or not putting yourself in certain situations or environments.
Yeah.
In order to kind of like X out that even possibility of temptation.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. How long did it take you to like? I don't want to say master that, but how long did it take you to get that concept or that mindset for temptation? Because you guys were together for a long time.
We've been together for 13, 14 years.
Wow. So that's something that you had to learn. Like, okay, I can't even. If I was single, I would have did that. But now that I'm married, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. How long? I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess when we were younger, we mostly just did everything together. Like we did mostly everything together. It's probably annoying to some people. Like we did a lot together. Like it'd be like you see him, you see me. When you see me,
Yeah.
you see him. So I feel like I wasn't in a lot of stuff. I didn't go out a lot when I was younger. We started our family really young, so I became a mom and I was in the house. So I feel like I never really had to deal with it. And I
Yeah.
think because I didn't really have to deal with it, then I was just getting older, more mature, and I just, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if I never was really in a situation where I felt like,
You had to make that decision.
yeah.
Okay, that's explainable. Yeah, that's explainable. Hmm. Okay, that's fair enough. So what do you feel like is forgiveness in a partnership or a marriage? What does forgiveness look like?
Oh, what does forgiveness look like? So I think talking to that person again, because I'm good for the silent treatment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good for you did something I don't like and I'm not talking to you for
Yeah.
like whether it's a few hours or a day. So that's just like a surface level. Forgiveness looks like, all right, I'm talking to you again.
So, all right. So if she started talking to you, that means she forgave you. Okay, I got it.
Also not bringing it up
Again, ever.
again, ever, which is hard for me because I'm good for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember things. My memory is really good. I remember things. I literally be remembering like statements made in a conversation 6 years ago. Like I remember a specific thing you said, and you say something, and I'd be like, "But you told me like 6 years ago, you had said this."
Wow.
Like I'm like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why, especially with like the person I'm with. I don't know why, but
You be trying to catch
maybe
them
I'll
in
be over and
line.
maybe like I told you about the trust thing earlier. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is. Like I really be remembering stuff like that.
Because if you off your game 1 point, I'm gonna catch you for real.
Yeah, that's really how it is. So yeah, so probably like not bringing something up. Even if I think about it, if I really forgive you for it, I'm gonna not bring it up because it's like I just I gotta let that go. Because then we're gonna end up having a whole conversation about it, and then I'm gonna be mad again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
I'm sorry to cut you off.
okay.
So in that sense, right? Do you think that do you have to talk to your husband about it if you feel like you never gonna bring it up again? Like you feel like that conversation has to get out the way.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be talked about at some point. And I'm the type I can't really forgive without an apology.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You gotta show remorse.
Wow, because I'll be trying to like be okay without an apology. I'm really trying to control my mind to be okay without an apology. Because what if you never get an apology sometimes?
Yeah.
Like I just have to. I can't hold on to that.
I know. That's what they say.
Yeah, I need to be okay without an apology because there's a lot of people who should have apologized and they didn't. I moved on though. I give y'all grace right now. It's a new me, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like I really be like, until you say to me that you shouldn't have done what you did, I'm probably going to keep bringing, like, I'm not really going to be able to forgive you for it.
But what if they don't feel like they shouldn't have done what they did? What if they did what they did and they stood on it?
Then I'm going to keep bringing it up.
And they just got to be okay with it. Keep
Yeah, I'm going to keep bringing it up.
Okay, that's fair.
Is it? It's probably not, but
it's true.
I am. Like, I'm going to keep talking about it. Because, like, you really made me mad. You really did something that I ain't like.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to hear it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Because they should have never did it.
They should have never did it. Like,
if you would have never did it, you wouldn't even have to hear my mouth. I promise you. Promise you.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so.
We're drinking a lot of wine. That's crazy.
Right. Well, we didn't drink that much.
No, we didn't. Well, we drank a
little bit of a whole. Yeah, I definitely want more. All right, so my next question is: do you think that married couples should have married friends?
Yeah, I do think married couples should have married friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it helps.
Okay. What about divorced friends?
Should married people have divorce friends?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, um, not a man.
Why not a man?
Because I feel like as a woman, I can be out with a friend who's single or a friend who's divorced. I don't know. I feel like men have less respect. I feel like my friends have respect for my relationship.
Okay.
I feel like men don't have as much respect for their male friends' relationships.
Okay. That's fair.
Like I really do. I feel like a divorced man who out like I'm out on the town. Like I'm single. You're definitely gonna be in situations where women are bought around you,
Right.
like stuff like that.
Yeah. You're right. I think that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever been in a situation where you had a divorce friend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did the situation work out great for you, or like how did that, did it change anything, or like did it change the dynamic of your friendship because that friend was divorced and you were still married?
Um, yeah. I mean, I had a couple divorced friends. I think the situation changes where like they have they have more freedom. They have different um priorities. They they might not want to hang out with me as much
Mm-hmm.
because they can be out and do whatever. And like I said, I feel like women are more respectful
Yeah.
of those types of situations. So I do think it becomes a thing where it's like when I'm at this club tonight, I'm trying to get in somebody's section.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to, and I know that you're not. If we get invited to a party or some, I know you're not gonna come to this random house party. Like like I
Yeah.
know, So
Yeah.
I think it changes in that sense where it's like that person is trying to live their best single life now, and you don't really fit into that picture anymore. Because before it was like the best married life, where we were like spa dates and like
Yeah. Soccer. Soft woman era.
Yeah.
Married woman era. Period.
Yeah. But
Okay.
then it's like, nah, I'm outside.
Now I'm outside.
And I like to be outside.
Yeah.
But like on the porch.
In a sense, outside, but in a sense, just like keeping the view. Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
You go, girl. I see you.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So I think I have one more question.
Okay.
Again, I want your honest
Yeah,
opinion.
a lot of questions. Okay.
Honest advice. This is my last question, I promise. What advice would you give to single women looking to be married? Because not all single women want to be married.
Yeah.
But the ones that do, what would you give? Like, what advice would you give?
Oh my God. What advice would I give? Oh man.
I threw you for a loop with this one.
You did. You
Yeah.
really did. What advice would I give? Um, don't get married just to be married. Like I don't care how old you are. Like I definitely don't believe in that. Like I don't care if you're like, well, I want to have kids and da 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 da. Do not just marry somebody because you want to be married. Like, do not. Make sure that person is right for you. Make sure that person is good to you, kind to you, and make sure he's a protector and a provider. Um, maybe give people grace. Maybe some of your deal breakers, not you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Maybe some deal breakers you could give that person another chance just to see. Because like I said, I was in a situation where it's like it really would have been over. And yeah, I wouldn't have I like my life. Like I'm happy that me and my husband are together and we're married. Like that would have been crazy.
Right, with all you would have missed out on.
Yeah.
Insane.
That would have been really nuts. So yeah. But I think my main thing is just make sure that the person that you end up with is really a person you can see yourself with. Don't just settle. Don't settle. Because you won't be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be together. You might be married. You might end up having kids, whatever. But you won't be happy. And I think that's the most important thing. Really is being happy. So
that is very important.
Oh, and make sure that the person that you're with they also value you as a woman in their life. Like they value your opinions, they value, you know, what you do in your own personal time in your life, your goals and all that stuff. Make sure that they value you. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love your advice.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Hey Stranger, the podcast. Please subscribe to our channel, please comment. We're looking for advice. We want to know what you guys or what you strangers want to know. Yeah, so we can discuss it, put things in the comments. What advice would you like to hear? Do you guys have any friend stories that you would like to share? Yeah, just let us know. Bye.
Bye, strangers.
See you next time.
Hey, stranger, thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. We're so excited to continue these meaningful conversations every Thursday. Make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube and you're following us on all platforms at Hey Stranger Network. Don't miss our journey as two strangers navigating living in a new city, making friends as an adult, networking, dating, and married life. We love to hear from you, so be sure to leave your comments and let us know what's going on in your life. And don't forget to talk to a stranger this week.